What's up, great think tanks of YouTube? Today I want to talk to you guys about Nikola Tesla and his 369 concept. And I want to throw out there my idea of what he might have meant. And I may be completely wrong. And I'm going to talk about some ideas that might be pretty far-fetched, but they're still grounded in simplicity. So I'm just going to get into it and say, so when we take our mathematics into consideration, like our basic math, our geometry, our algebra, we have negative numbers, we have zero, and then we have positive numbers, right? What if mathematics isn't just a binary system? What if you have negative numbers, neutral numbers, and then positive numbers? Now I'm going to jump into the periodic table of elements, right? So each element is how many protons it has, right? Like hydrogen has 1 proton, helium has 2, and so on and so forth, right? Now, protons are positively charged, electrons are negatively charged, if I'm not mistaken, and then you have neutrons, which are neutral, I guess, right? So I believe that there's also an element zero, meaning there's an element without any protons in it. It might have electrons, it might but it doesn't have any protons, and that's element zero. And this has been theorized, but there hasn't been any evidence to substantiate it as a real element. But maybe we can create this in a laboratory environment, right? And then, that being said, maybe that's what Nikola Tesla was referring to when he was talking about 369, right? Like protons, electrons, and neutrons, and that's the whole of the universe. Now, when we take into consideration, let's say, like dark energy, what if dark energy, like our periodic table, you have this negative side of it where it's identical to the one we have, it just branches out on the other side, just like we have positive and negative numbers. And what if there's a neutral side? And I know that's a very far-fetched idea, simple in its concept of thinking, but it's pretty out there to think that, you know, all the elements that we have, that there might be a mirror opposite of it, and possibly a mirror neutral side of it. Maybe it's a 3-part thing, and I may be completely wrong. I probably am completely wrong. I'm probably talking about something that's way over my head, because I'm not a specialist in any of these areas, but I do have thoughts and concepts just like any thinking human being, and I don't mind being wrong and throwing this out there. But if I can contribute a droplet of information in the ocean of information out there, I'm glad to do so while being wrong. So even if I'm wrong about 99.9% of what I'm saying, and that 1% maybe just gives the seed that eventually turns into the tree, right? Like someone had to think of zero, and then it took time for zero to take effect, and now it's just everyone knows about zero, right? Like in terms of numbers, and like it's in our everyday life, and it just become a part of it. But it started with someone's far-fetched idea. And yeah, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it, what you guys think about it. I wouldn't mind having this conversation in the comment section while being completely wrong. Just as a thought experiment type of thing, you know? And so yeah, hit me up in the comment section. I want to talk about this. You guys have a nice day. Peace.